Hello and welcome. My name is Kevin. This is Stu for Bruce. We're here in CK3, going back to a time lapse where we've shattered the world, given every county a random faith, as well as giving development 100 development in each and every county to see what will happen. Last time we ran it from 867, and now we're running from 1066 to see if there's any major differences in what happens. Mega nations show up across the borders, and it was pretty interesting to see that once the AI has enough resources, they actually can kind of hold on to the land pretty well. Obviously, there's still going to be some fracturing of the nations, but for the most part, it will be there could be some megastates, some actual empires form. So let's get to our predictions. First and foremost, we have our religion prediction. I'm going to say, as you can see, for whatever reason, the randomization process, I don't know if it's truly random because there's this true Catholic conglomeration right here. It seems a little sus. Either Christianity or Ashari will be the top faiths. Of the power houses in the world, I think probably Francia or the HRE or some combination of the two, where it controls all of France and most of Germany. And with that, let's get underway and see how this goes. So I'll see you in a bit. here we are, 388 years in the future, and we have some cohesion. I feel like usually you don't see such great nations being in control of all these lands. Usually it's a lot of fracture, forces and different things going on. But it looks like for once we actually have some put together states, let's say. Let's just look around the map. We got some different things that I would not expect. It looks like a giant Persian country. We've got this weird Greek empire, but let's begin with our predictions. I first said that there's going to be a mega nation that controls all of Western Europe pretty much essentially, and I thought Francia or whatever the German equivalent was going to come up and just take over this land. And for the most part they did, but kind of stopped short after that. I think they had some more of this land, but eventually it fell away. As for religion, I said it was going to be one of the Christian faiths. I think Catholicism was going to be first, and then I said Asherim was going to be another one of the contenders. But it actually, Catholicism, or the Adamites, taking over the East. I don't know why, but the East is theirs. So then let's look at culture, see if there's any mishaps, anything to shout out. Obviously English didn't get formed because that didn't happen. Seems like this Jewish culture is starting to make its more of a heyday, because that event seems to trigger a lot more often and people seem to take it. That's very interesting, and it's seeing it, yeah, and there's some combinations of that culture now because of this event, which is very interesting to see. Greek, pretty much normal. There's some offshoots here and there. Persian stayed afloat. Lord, this is I'm counting, yeah, the innumerable amount. And there was no Mongols, so not a lot of Mongol expansion. Normally you see it a little more happening here and there. But yeah, culture's pretty standard in the sense that it is messed up. So then let's look at kingdom map modes. Guyana having a lot more going on. Looks like Al-Andalus, I think. No, this is some other kingdom. Iberia is still not able to finish the Iberian struggle though. 388 years in the future, and they pretty much own it all, but they've yet to complete it. And they're even during the hostile phase, so I'm not sure of, like, let's see. Let's hop into here and see what's preventing him from finishing this phase. It looks like you're currently in struggle phase. Hostile you are. So that seems like that should be, he's not the right faith. If he had the right faith. That's enough about the Iberian struggle, and more onto what does the development map mode look like. Oh, still y'all. Empire map mode next. Is a thing? What empire is this? Palestine Empire. Interesting. And it looks like I just don't understand why they didn't reform the Byzantine Empire and just formed their own weird empire of sorts. But that's no trouble. Scandinavia, all this stuff is pretty standard. Mostly the biggest newcomer is this Palestinian Empire. Port languages. I said Telug was going to be one. Seems like they didn't even make it. Greek seems to have 40 counties, but seems like Shazturk with a combined total has a lot more going on. Or Arabic, possibly. Yeah, Arabic with 84, and then 21, 86. And then finally, let's just look at some interesting characters of the world and see who is the most powerful of all these people. And it looks like Guyana. Is that true? 138k. Yeah, that tracks. And then after Guyana, it's this Persian Huarid family, and then after that, it's the Byzantine surrogate. Either way, all in all, AI did pretty well this time. When you give them development, they can actually grow and become stable nations. This is probably the most empires I've seen being formed and maintained over this amount of time. It's crazy. But that's all I have for you for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, have a good rest of your day. Ciao.